Just gonna do a quick mic test. Just gonna do a quick mic test. Sounds a bit loud to me. One sec. Just gonna do a quick mic test. Just gonna do a quick mic test. Just gonna do a quick mic test. Still doesn't sound great. How about now? How about now? How about now? Still a bit loud. Now? Now? Okay, let's try now. Okay, let's try now. I'm very quiet now. Okay, let's try now. I'm very quiet now. Okay, let me just mute that again. Okay, let's try now. Okay, let's try now. Okay, let's try now. Let's try now. Okay, let's try now. Let's try now. Let's try. I feel like I'm still peaking. When I talk, how high am I reaching? There. How do I sound now? Hello? How do I sound now? Hello? How do I sound now? Hello? Well, if nothing else, actually, I just spotted an issue. One sec. Let me just quickly try to fix this. I guess while that's happening, actually, I can have the sound so I could be hearing how I sound. I guess while that's happening, actually, I can have the sound so I could be hearing how I sound. I guess while that's happening, actually, I can have the sound so I could be hearing how I sound. I guess while that's happening, actually, I can have the sound so I could be hearing how I sound. I guess while that's happening, actually, I can have the sound so I could be hearing how I sound. I guess while that's happening, actually, I can have the sound so I could be hearing how I sound. I guess while that's happening, actually, I can have the sound so I could be hearing how I sound. I guess while that's happening, actually, I can have the sound so I could be hearing how I sound. Okay, that is a bit annoying, isn't it? So I noticed that this isn't quite right size-wise. So let me just kind of fix that. Just a little bit more, I think. I think that is fine. I do have an explanation for all this, folks, but okay, hopefully that'll do. Okay, let's see how we go now. So. And let me just move this over. Move this over. I think we are good to go. So, I guess just before we start, just one last quick mic chest. That Freudian slip, mic chest. That Freudian slip, mic. Okay, that sounds fine. That sounds fine. Okay, good. Okay. So, howdy, Immortallium here, and I am back to continue on with Mr. Run and Jump. Okay, so last time we got all of these orbs, so we're going to green 3-2. So, just to quickly explain some stuff, folks, from last week. So, basically the reason I couldn't run a stream last week, and let's just see what Mr. Watchman has to say. And there he goes, again. I wonder what else is wrong with that dog. Could it be those gems we keep finding, or does he just need to go for a walk? Okay, so... Oh yeah, so I just have to remind myself of the controls. So basically I got a new computer recently, and it really screwed up my streaming software. So that's why, Oh, and Nat! Irritating things. They zip around in predictable patterns, but they move so quickly. Learn their paths and avoid them, Mr. Run Jump. I'd rather not get stung. Okay, so this is interesting. So you can see where they're about to go. Okay, so let's just quickly activate this checkpoint right here. So what's the best way to get up there? I guess the way you do it is... like that. Yeah, there we go, that was fine. Ooh, now this is real interesting. Okay, hang on, I just need to keep the time down. There we go, and there isn't any reason to... I guess if you just want to start over again, I guess you can go back up there. I don't think there's any reason to go up there if I've gotten everything. Didn't see that. Okay, so this is... Oh my god, okay, you come all the way around. Woo. Okay, so this is quite tricky now. Brilliant. Okay, so I'll just get those, lock those in. Brilliant. Good thing I locked those in. Okay, I think I'm safe here. Oh, man. Okay, so you're just going... Actually, you kind of start going in and out, don't you? But I'm safe from the other one in there. Whoa! Okay, hang on. Okay, I just wanted to lock those in first. Okay. Okay, at least I'm kind of getting some of these. Would help if I didn't die so foolishly. Brilliant. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, whew. Okay, that was just a little tricky section. I had to be a little quiet there because I had to really focus. Hope it isn't like last time where I missed a single one. Okay, so what's the best way to do this? Okay, that works for here. Whew. Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to lock those in, folks. Just... crap. You see, like that's kind of the reason. If I crouch, I could do it. Oh, I can't, actually. Whoa! Okay. Oh, okay, well, we'll take this as an opportunity. Okay, let's grab the other, Oh my god, I almost had it. Okay, let's lock that in, sadly. So anyway, so I guess I should probably start talking about why... Oh my goodness, look at that movement. And am I able to just jump up here? I can. In fact, that seems to be the way that is recommended. Woo. I'll be honest, folks, that was a little bit of guesswork kind of there. I did get in the end, though. Oh my goodness. There we go. So, it's actually kind of hard to commentate with this because I'm focusing so hard. Okay, so what's the safest way to do this? You grab those and you head over there. So you can easily jump through there. But then the question is more like... It's almost like you want to get to the other side and try to do it like a jump down. I feel like. Ooh. Okay, that was a little closer than I would have liked. Kind of like down here. You see, maybe when that happens... It's so tight. Maybe then. Woo! Okay. Oh my god, this is actually quite a long little stretch, isn't it? Okay. Okay, I'm safe here at least. I should be safe if I get that one on the left. However, I think it might be worth trying to get a checkpoint down here. You know, I was about to try to go back and get that, but I was like, you know what? I'm just taking a checkpoint. Ooh. Crap. You see, this would be a situation where I'd love to have someone else here, because then I'd be able to kind of bounce conversation off of them. Like what I do my recordings for Victory Sheet Gaming. Totally mistimed it. Okay. That hurts. There we go. Woo! Finally got it. Okay. I'm just gonna take a momentary break here, folks, just so that I can talk a little bit about what's going on, so... Basically, it was just kind of locking down the internet speed. And I found this weird go-around where you like turned off the internet you went to Wi-Fi and then you went back, and it seemed to work, you know, before. Now it wasn't working today. So I found something about disabling killer network service. I did, and it actually seems to have helped the stream a lot in terms of quality. It stopped, data was down at like, I don't know, 200 kilobytes, and I need like, now it's like over 6,000, I think. Let me just double check. If I hover over it, I can see, yeah, 6,200. So it was just like, not good enough, I forgot. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna bounce up, slide down, maybe jump across. It would help if I actually was able to... Okay, that got me. Oh my goodness. Okay. Actually, could you jump up over? God, I am struggling here. Actually, wait. I want to check up here actually first. Make sure I'm up. Whoa, my goodness, what happened there? Yeah, we can't do that. And it's so tight in there as well. So even like trying to readjust a little bit, you're likely to get hit by the... Okay, why don't we do something like that? And then... something like that might work better. That did not help. But I accidentally like hit the little springboard. And I just activated that, even though I said I wasn't gonna do it. Oh my god. Okay. I think I could probably do a jump. I could probably do a double jump there, to be fair. Whoa! Okay. Calm down. Let's just get the little checkpoint here. Okay. Whew. But yeah, what else has been going on in my life? Well, in addition to everything else, I'm having to look for new editing software because the previous one that I've been using seems to have glitch a bit on the new PC, which is annoying. And I'm also wearing Invisaligns, I think is what they call them, to correct some of my my teeth. That would be a good way to do this. So you see that ideally you would like roll over, jump, and then jump over. Easier said than done. Okay, just for the moment, I'm gonna just take some of the easy ones. Wow. Okay, so next up... Okay, well, to be fair, the consequences aren't that big now, so... So close. Woo! Finally got it. Okay, that's pretty tricky. So yeah, the some teething pains with this new PC. Thing though is, I've been told by several people that the screen looks better, and that's weird because I was saying to them, like, it shouldn't affect the screen at all. Yeah, that's the way to do it, I think. There we go. Crap. That hurts. See, this bit isn't too bad. This next bit is the tricky part, and why did I not wait for it? Oh boy, okay. Oh, wait. Okay, there was some noise I heard there that made me worry. So close. So hang on, where's the next checkpoint? I'm just gonna go this way quickly, just check where the next checkpoint is. Oh my goodness. It looks like I have to fall from above, which means that guy would respawn. I don't know about that. Let's try it. Whoa! It's actually even longer than I thought. What the hell? When's the next checkpoint? That's so long without a checkpoint. Okay. Okay, what's the best way to get this one now then? Okay, well now that I know that the checkpoint is so far away... Is it all the way up there? Oh, well, there is that one up there. Still, I don't know about going all the way across, but... Oh, I got the top one, that's good. Okay. Getting that one at the bottom looks quite tricky. I'm pretty sure I've got to hop above the guy who's going to jump out at me. Because you see, I can't jump high enough. So I'd have to do that, jump off of the wall, and then jump off. I can't remember how much wider it gets when it comes out. I'll try it though. I screwed it up, it's so hard. It is ever so slightly wider, but only slightly. Okay. Me going too fast? Yeah, this might take a while, folks. The thing is, I didn't do a stream last week, and the last few streams I've done have been pretty short. So, I kind of want to do a longer stream this week. But at the same time, actually, my throat's been hurting a bit. I don't know, is it because of the Invisaligners? Okay, we got that one at least. There we go. Oh, cripes. Okay. Oh, okay. It isn't a big chewing thing. In that case. Now, I mean, I suspect I know how to get the one below, but... Oh, man. Like, surely what I'd have to do is... Like, from here, perhaps, like, drop... Maybe do the jump over, and then maybe a double jump and another dash. The thing is, I would really like a checkpoint at this point. If I can get a checkpoint right now, it would be super helpful. And we saw there's one up above. It's just the problem is I'd have to go all the way back here. So that's going to send me flying up. No! That's what I was afraid of. Okay. This is getting tricky now, I will say. Okay. That's one of the better ones to get, I think. Whew. It turns out that isn't a chompy fella. Wow. Okay, come on. Woo. What? I could have swore I hit the button. Okay, that was weird. Maybe I didn't hit it hard enough. I hope for my sake that my controller isn't, like, giving up. Because that would be very bad, but let's see. You see, that's what I thought I did last time, but clearly not. I kind of want to try to get the checkpoint now. So what's the easiest way to do this? I mean, the easiest way to do this would be to dash across. The only problem is... You know what? My goodness. If this is the whole level for today... I went too fast. I tried at the last second to swerve back, but I completely failed. Okay, I probably shouldn't have done it like that, but that's whatever at this point. That isn't too bad. Jesus. Okay. Okay. It is worth getting that checkpoint, probably. Even if I come back quite a ways, at least I'll have the stuff that I've done here done. You know? I could try going back, but kind of don't want to do that. I swear, folks, I am good at platforming. Even if it doesn't look like that right now. Okay. I saw that coming. I saw that coming. And you know, it kind of hurts more when you see it coming, because it means that you're completely unable to do anything about it. Ooh, that was really close. There we go. Just needed to give myself a moment to slide down slightly. Okay, we're back over here. No! Okay. Sorry. Didn't mean to sound pained. It was, again, one of those situations where I realized I couldn't do anything. My brain was, like, just racking itself, just trying to figure out how the hell it could fix it, and I just couldn't do anything. Like, I can't do a full jump off of that, I don't think, right? Now, it's not really the time I want to experiment. This is such a long little stretch with no checkpoint. Kind of crazy. What it kind of reminds me of is, I mean, maybe it's not quite on that level, but it's similar, is one of the last levels. Oh, I think it's the last level of Chapter 9 of Celeste. It's like really long and like has no checkpoints. I think that's the one, isn't it? Where it's like the clouds and you gotta float or something. It's been a while since I've played Celeste, folks. What a game, though, Celeste. Easily one of the best platformers I've ever played. Oh, I was able to just get on here straight away. That's really cool. No. That slide, dude. That slide. It gets me. This could be this could be it for today, folks. It could just be this level. Okay. That really hurts that I foolishly hit the top, but what my strategy there, folks, was I was hoping that I could go as close to the top as possible so I could land earlier and have more time to slow down. Didn't work though. Evidently. Yeah, you can actually do that in one jump. That's pretty awesome. The problem here with this strategy is that I'll need to come all the way back over here once I get the checkpoint. There was quite a long gap actually with that one. There's probably a way you could calculate it so that if you like did the rolling jump, like maybe if you did it all the way back here, or maybe like halfway through. That really hurts because that was one of the situations where I was actually on the platform, and because I didn't realize it was on the platform, I kept moving that way and I ran into the spikes. And those are like some of the most avoidable deaths you can ever do, and so that's why it kind of hurts there. Okay. Oh, if only I knew. If I was more familiar with the rolling jump, and I knew for sure how much distance I'd cover. Oh! No! Oh my god, okay. Oh. I mean, it is possible with it, but it's not super reliable to me, at least at the moment. You see, there would also be a strategy of like sliding down the right wall here and jumping across, because you wouldn't have so much momentum. Woo! That also kind of works. Actually, that's also a possibility. Just use the double jump. Oh my god. I have to come all the way back then. Oh my god. I just need to try to figure out the timing here. Can I even get back, actually? I probably could, but it'd be tricky. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try a different strategy. As much as I would like a checkpoint... Actually, tell you what, let's get these lot. These ones up here as well. And then what we'll do is we'll actually go back. Lock these in. And we're gonna try to get everything on the way now. Now that that's all kind of sorted out. Now, I knew that wasn't the most efficient way to do it, but whatever. Now, this frog is actually very slow. So slow, in fact, that I outran him there. And too quickly. And it'll break my heart if I get to the end of this, I'm missing one of those little power ones. See, this strategy here, grab this one, okay. So now the question is this one over here. Now the thing is, they're very slow, so I think what you're meant to do is like time your jumps out. Oh god, okay, I went a bit too early there. I was hoping he'd have moved down by that point. Okay, and then this one's easy enough to get. Yeah, like that, okay. You see, I've got this part pretty locked down, I think. Okay. And there's, what, 2 more up there? Okay. I'm probably making some good facial expressions at the moment. So at least that's something, I guess. think that is possible, though. Because I feel like that's how they would have envisioned doing that sequence. Like, doing a jump off straight to the left. Okay. And let me just take another quick drink. Okay, I'm out of liquid now, so I might need to take a break at some point and fill it up. But... held for just slightly too long. I thought I could get all of those ones at the bottom. Nope. You know what I'm actually thinking about now? This is about 3-2, is it? I can't remember, but I think it's something like that. If it's this hard now, what are later levels going to be like? That's kind of what I'm wondering. Here's the thing, folks. The thing that makes this section quite difficult is the fact that there's no checkpoints, I think. Ooh, you see? Okay, so that worked. Okay, so it's just one in the middle that I need. Okay. So that's one way to do it. If I could just get across here. The problem is it's moving so quickly. I could try to use my double jump to, like, time myself in the air. Oh! Okay, you know what? We're taking a checkpoint first. Hopefully I can still get it. You know who I thought I sounded like there when I made that noise? I think I sounded like Hank Hill. Woo! You know, that kind of thing. Okay, at least I can try... Oh, that was very close. Woo! Did it! Okay, hang on. I wonder how close we are to the end up there. Okay, let's try to do this bit first. So clearly one of these paths I've got to... So it's... Yeah, it's this one up here. So let's see. I'm for the most part safe if I get over there. And I'm kind of safe in the middle, I think, here. Okay, I'm safe just before that green thing over there. Like around here, I think. And I'm safe at the second leaf, I think. Whoa. Okay. See, I think I'm safe here. Okay, none of them get to that log over there, right? Okay, so I think we're safe now. So now we need to go up. And once I get up, where am I safe? I think I might be safe right at the edge there. Whew, okay. Let's see, so that gets all the way over there, but then if I'm all the way down, I'm safe. Okay, but I do see now where I am safe. Down there. I just went too quick, I think. I think I was a little bit in panic mode. If I just stuck to the left there, I think, yeah, I wouldn't have died and I could have taken a look and see where I was safe. Okay, so I'm safe in that middle part over here. Then where was it? Just before the green over here, I'm safe. Second leaf down, I'm safe. Like around here. Then once I get to the tree trunk, well, the log. If I get up to the edge up there, I'm safe. Whew. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is just go over here, drop all the way down. No, all the way down. And it's like around here. Ah, finally. Okay, finally got it. Okay, we finally got past that screen. Oh my god. That was really hard. There's a lot of these guys over here. Okay, so we're trying to get the checkpoint over there first. Yeah, I might as well. Okay, now I need to get the ones up here. Actually, this shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Finally, okay. Okay. Whoa! I forgot that if you do that, you jump in the... you do a dash. Okay, I may as well save that. We still have one more orb to get and 42 more of these power pieces. So close with that one. No, I did it, but okay, I gotta like hit dash the moment I hit the other one. Something like that. Okay. I was about to say, right at the end of the level. So hang on, I actually want to do a quick count. So 15. So is that 15? It is. Good. Okay, so looks like we're pretty much a shoo-in then. Okay, so the skulls are like super slow. I guess the challenge here is dodging both the skulls and the frog. just want to test something. Ooh, okay. Oh no! I went way too far, but that's kind of like what the strategy that I'm kind of going for here. See if I can just hop over him. Like that. Need to go quick. There we go. So now... Yeah, I finally did it! It only took me an hour! Well, okay, 49 minutes. I was looking at my streaming time, basically. Oh, that was tough. That was a tough one. Yeah, that was only green 2. Like 3-2. Oh my god. So, what about 4 and 5 and 6 and... Oh, it's just 6? Why did I think there was 7? Okay. Let's move into this one then. Okay, so nothing hidden up there. I've been thinking, these power gems you found are very curious things. Were they spurned during the transformation, or were they always here? Leaf seems strangely interested in them. Do you suppose they smell like dog treats? Well, I wouldn't know. I'm an eye, not a nose. True that. Why do I feel like he's the villain of the game? So part of the thing here is I can't see if there's spikes behind that wooden block. And I would kind of assume there was. Okay. There we go. Oh my god. So I just gotta do what I did before. I was a bit too far back. Crap. I could probably actually jump over him, it looks like there. What if I try going when he's, like, going down? There we go. Oh, boy. Okay, so... Let's see, so I'm gonna need to do that. Then that's a dash, then that's a jump. Wow, okay, the difficulty has really gone up this session, hasn't it? Like, it was challenging before, but I don't think it was quite this challenging. You know what? I was about to make a mistake there. I was gonna hit double jump there rather than the dash. Or what did they actually call it? What's the actual term they use for it? I thought I could see the controls, but apparently I can't. Okay. Oh god. Oh no! I panicked! I hesitated and I died for it. It'd be so nice if there was a checkpoint here. Like maybe then? Why do I keep going for double jump? I should be doing dash, like that. Oh. Sorry, I just had to click out of the game for a second because I saw something pop up. Sorry about that. Okay. I did the same mistake. Did you see that, folks? I actually double jumped. I shouldn't have. I don't know how that looks. Me like bobbing my head up and down like that. Woo! I feel like it's... Now, I missed some stuff. I don't know. I can always restart the level if I run into trouble. But can I go back? Now, you see, I can't. I'm screwed. Okay, restart the level. I have to get everything as I go across, pretty much. Maybe the last stuff I can leave, but like the first stuff I have to get. Okay, so I kind of did this okay, I think, when I just let it go. Because again, I don't think I can get that stuff backwards, can I? Because let's say I even got through there. Yeah, I'd have to... That's quite punishing, actually. That I have to do that bit perfectly. I think those... How many of these power shards do I have by that point? Because at that point... I must have a bunch of them then. Like, we must be talking close to, like, at least 50. Maybe it's not quite that much. Maybe 40. Brilliant. Did that perfectly. Exactly as intended. I think I was just a little too late with the dash. I hit the button, but I think I may have already been dead by that point. How am I doing that? Now that could be interesting, that one. Why did I do that? Okay. Well, I think it looks like maybe I couldn't have even got them if, even if I did get the checkpoint, but whatever. So very close. This is like a surprisingly difficult screen to start off with. All I need to do is get this stuff. How much am I at now? Oh, it will be about 50. Oh. Woo! Oh my god. I hope, absolutely hope. I'm gonna go back actually once because I just want to see, do I see any like power shards that I might have missed? I don't think so. I think I got all of them. Okay. That was a bit quicker than I expected, but I could see that. Wow. Okay, so the best way to do this, I guess, I have to jump up there. To get all of those. Before I do that, I feel like... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is that where... Nah. Okay. Okay. Whew. Okay, so he goes around in what is presumably a square. Yeah, these guys are like easier to deal with now. Oh my goodness. He jumps so high. But that is my opportunity to grab that one to the left there. I should see if I can get a checkpoint. Oh, I can. Okay, it's on the chat. Give me one quick second. Okay. So I got a checkpoint there, basically. Hey, it's been a while since I've seen you, Hans Crow. I don't know if you tried accessing the stream last week. But I wasn't able to do it because I got a new computer, and it just completely banjacks the whole thing. One sec, I need to time myself here. I think I'm actually kind of safe if I slide down here.
but then I'm not safe there. Yeah, let's at least grab that one. Oh boy. Okay, give me 1 second, buddy. Ah! Oh, it's so precise. No! Probably should try to get that one first in the middle. Oh my god. Jeez. Okay, if I just wait 1 moment. I actually got it there. Oh god, sorry. Hey, Anshko, what's been going on in your life, huh? Yeah. Just prior to the teething pain of getting a new computer, you know? The hope is that the experience is ultimately better in the long run. Same thing with my editing software as well, actually. My editing software has been kind of screwed up a bit by the new PC. Oh, okay, come on. If I can get this, then... Okay. Ooh, okay, so the frog should be the easiest way to get back up, I think. So... Okay, so just give me a moment, let the frog pop back over. Ah, finally, okay, great stuff. Yeah, if you've literally got oh, life's been good. Thanks for asking. Just busy doing housework. Procrastinating doing an introduction to sociology assignment. Ooh, is that for like college or something? Sociology. Yeah, well, it's kind of a bit of both, isn't it? All right, chill and chaos. Let me just see. Can I get a checkpoint here? Oh, good god. Let me just kind of scout out this area a bit. It's relatively safe to go along here. Yeah. You see, I can get this one. Oh my god. I have to maintain my cool. Whoa! So now we got another one over here. Crap. Panicked right there. So yeah, so sociology, that's something you're clearly interested in. Yeah, I can imagine. Like, what's some of the most interesting stuff you've learned, actually? Like, if you had to, like, if someone asked you, like, what's the biggest thing you've learned so far in sociology, what would that be? Woo! Fine. Okay, so I got that done. Fantastic. Gotta make these sweet jumps, you know? Okay, so... I can't even get up there, surely. Yeah, like that. That's the best I can do over here, I would say. And let's just, like, kind of lock that in with this checkpoint. Woo! Oh my god. Oh, really? So social policy. I think I might have an idea of what you're talking about with Ireland's dark history. If it's that grim, it might be better to leave it unspoken for this stream. Obviously, in general, definitely talk about it, but just since this is meant to be kind of an enjoyable stream, let's leave some of the more serious topics out of the way for the moment. Ah! Oh god, that was so close. Oh boy, okay. Whoa! Ah. Each sort of covers the highlights of each decade. Ooh, so is there like I guess that would include the noughties up to the 90s. So is that 10 of them then? Really interesting. Oh. I didn't even see those two little spikes up there. Oh. Come on, this should be too difficult. Ah! Finally, got through it. Oh my god. Whew! The only thing that's kind of worried me, I've got 140 of these. Oh, I did get one of those little power-ups. Okay, so actually, we're kind of on track. Okay, that's all fine and dandy. But yeah, so wait, so you're learning about so social studies, social policy classes, sociology. Is that like an area that you like want to get into? Oh, hang on. Oh crap. What interests you is the social environments across generations, through many circumstances, class, social class, and culture. I mean, 100%. If you think about how rapidly the world has changed from 100 years ago, it's actually kind of insane. I mean, even just think of like something like what I'm doing right here, streaming. Like that's such a recent phenomenon. I remember when it was a Yogscast episode for, I think, Civilization. I can't remember which series it was. But they were talking about like what they say when they're asked what their job is. Because at that point, at least, not that many people knew what, like, you know, a YouTuber was or someone who plays games for a living. One of them was saying he used to say that he made videos for the internet, but a lot of people thought that he meant like he's making like porn or something, you know, some of those adult videos. So he ended up stopping saying that. Oh yeah. Bit weird how they're just giving these huge, massive blocks. Okay. That wasn't great. What the hell is that? I mean, maybe some people could get through that, but that looks insane. Brings in the use of community, social work, thanks. That's pretty awesome. To be fair, I think Ireland could probably do with a bit of that now. From what I've heard. The whole youth community kind of thing. I don't know if I'd have the patience for it myself. I can get quite easily ticked off, but it's good to hear that someone is trying to help. Yeah, there was someone who she was saying when her mom tried to explain to her grandmother what it was she did for a living, because she was a YouTuber, the grandmother thought that she like sold things on the internet, like a shop. That was what the grandmother took out of the conversation. Am I safe in the middle there? Not sure if they jump high enough to... Let's test it out, though. Oh, I am, actually. Okay, whew. Oh my god. Okay, oh boy. This is layers now. I don't know if I can get over there fast enough. I haven't missed, Hey, Honchcrow, I don't know how like close you're looking at the game. Have I missed any like areas that look like they were kind of glowing with orange light coming out of it? Because I hope I haven't. Okay, let's just test this out and just see. Okay, so can't survive that, it looks like. Whew. Okay, let's checkpoint that at least. Oh my god. Okay. Checkpoint this. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Because last time I streamed, I remember I missed, I got to the end of each of these levels, and I was missing one power shard, and it meant I had to do the whole level over again. Well, I didn't have to, but you know, just, I kind of felt like I had to. Shoot. Out of curiosity, have you ever seen gameplay of this game? Have you played it yourself? Do you have any familiarities? It doesn't allow people to be very low. Yeah, that's a very a correct way of describing all that, isn't it? Yeah, so this game actually came out from, believe it or not, Atari. It's like a modern game. Woo. And I'm not that great when it comes to in the whole indie game scene. Oh crap! Well, okay, whatever. I didn't get all three, so yeah. So basically, Atari, they're a very interesting company at the moment because, like, you know, like for so long they've been trying to live off of the whole like merchandising thing. Like you see, like Atari. Almost saved it. The whole Atari branding, like you see hats and T-shirts and all that kind of stuff with the Atari logos, and they were doing like some kind of iffy stuff with their games until recently. And now they're trying to kind of be more about like re-releasing older games, doing stuff like, if you ever heard of Night Dive Studios, or I think the other one's called Digital Eclipse. They've actually acquired those two companies, and they also like acquired like hundreds of old games as well recently. So they're trying to do like a whole like legacy games kind of thing. Okay, may as well lock this in. Which is cool. And, you know, I'm quite interested to see how successful they can be with it. Okay, so that's what they're trying to do. I wouldn't say that they've had any, like, particularly big hits recently. Like, I'm curious to hear what you want. Like, Night Dive Studios said that their remaster of, like, the PS2 The Thing game was their fastest selling game that they've ever done. So, like, I guess that's a bit of a hit for them. Oh boy, okay. Oh! Oh, wow, yeah, that would be, crap. That would be something. That would definitely get headlines, I would say. That would definitely get headlines. Okay, getting these ones over here is gonna be tricky, I think. Oh, I went way too far. I went way too far. But yeah, that would be, excuse me for that. That would be an ambitious move on their part. Very, that would be leaning a bit too hard into their legacy, I would say. There we go. I mean, there's all about legacy and stuff, but that might be a case. What's actually over here? I'm wondering, can I get like a checkpoint over here? It'd be kind of nice if I could, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh! Okay. Oh no! No! I didn't realize it was all spikes along that wall. Yeah. Now, to be fair, like, I do kind of, like, I do want to see even, like, the bad games preserved, you know? Like, I know it's tricky, because, you know, obviously, you can have some bad games, and it can ruin things, or come close to ruining things, but, like, I still want to, like, be able to experience, a bit of history, you know? So, wait, if I do that, it's not until I land on a platform that comes back into existence. Like, just to give an example, I've seen a lot of people talk about this recently. You know how there's, like, a new Devil May Cry, series that came out on Netflix, and I've heard very mixed things about the Netflix adaptation, but it has caused a surge in sales of Devil May Cry games. And there's a lot of people talking about Devil May Cry 2, and there's a lot of people saying you should skip Devil May Cry 2, and there's some people saying you shouldn't skip it, even though it's like, you know, the worst Devil May Cry game. And I was thinking about all that, and I was thinking to myself, you know, even though, you know, it's unpopular, obviously, I would be unhappy if they did a re-release of the Devil May Cry series, but didn't include Devil May Cry 2, despite how that's the worst one. And, I also, like a similar thing, actually, like, I like a bunch of Sonic games. They've made a load of Sonic games in the past. A lot of them are crap. I still like to see them released, re-released, so that they could be preserved, you know? Like, of course, the infamous Sonic 06. Like, as crap as that game is, I wouldn't mind trying it myself just to see, you know, what it's like. Hang on. So I'll be able to do a double jump off of that. Hang on. Okay, I could do a dash, double jump, dash. Okay, hang on. Oh, if I just didn't get hit by the skull. Yeah, that could certainly irritate people. Different interpretations of characters. And what's funny as well, some people get surprised by it. It's like, why are you getting so bothered about characters being different? And it's like, well, why shouldn't you be? You know? it's not as if it's like, you know, an expected thing. Yeah. As well as some really weird CG. Like, I've seen coverage of Sonic 06. They, like, the opening cutscene to the game actually looks pretty good, CG-wise, I think. But then you take a look at some of the later CG in the game, and it looks really bad. It was, like, really a case that they did, like, a front-heavy kind of thing. Really? Oh, crap. Okay, clearly I did the wrong timing there. Like, it just, you know, like, I don't want to, like, just kind of cast games out, because sometimes, you know, some people do like those bad games. Like, have you seen the amount of people who are, like, religiously defending Sonic, Unleashed as a good game? Like, there's a lot of people who think that Sonic Unleashed is a fantastic, like, underrated game. And, you know, if maybe I haven't played it, I do know the whole, Were Hedgehog, is that what it was called? Like, where he became like a beast of some kind. It was very divisive. But there are some ardent defenders of that game, and it'd be interesting to, like, play it myself and see if I agree with them or if I think it's rubbish. Like, everyone's gonna have their own thoughts and opinions. No! I should have dashed and then done the double jump. Watch there be a checkpoint, like, right off screen. Oops. That was me screwing things up. Because, like, for instance, a game that, like, a lot of people consider to be really bad in the Sonic franchise, but I actually quite enjoyed myself, was Sonic Lost World. Like, I thought, like, sure, the controls were very poorly explained to. My friend is screaming it at the minute. Sonic Unleashed, is it? Ah, okay. Well, I mean, that could be a factor, alright. Some of those Sonic games could be really short. Yes. Sonic Lost World, they did a really bad job explaining the controls, like the changes in controls. Oh crap, well. But, once you learn the controls, it actually controls kind of okay, to be honest. And, you know, there was some creative enough level design. Like, I thought it was fine. Now, admittedly, it's been many years since I played it, so maybe I come back to it and go, this isn't as good as I remember it to be. But here's a question. Like, you know, an old game that kind of got mixed reviews, but I would love to replay if there was, like, I did the same mistake again. How many times do I have to do this? It's like when I played Dark Souls or Elden Ring, and it's like, I know what I've got to change about my playing, but instinctually I keep doing the same thing over and over. You ever hear of this PlayStation 1 game called Dragon Valor? Because that was a game I played when I was a kid. And I thought it was crazy good at the time, as a kid. Now I look at some of the gameplay footage and I'm looking at the combat system, I'm like, this is very, like, slow and janky. But the idea of, like, generational storytelling in that game was pretty wild. Oh, crap. Okay, there I was trying to autocorrect myself, but did not work out the way I intended it to. You have heard of it, but you haven't played it. Because, yeah, that's a game that got, like, very mixed reviews, I think. If I recall correctly. But I would love to see a re-release of it. And there are cases of, like, you know, media being considered bad at the time, and then people coming back to it later and going, you know what, it's actually pretty good. What's a famous example of that? Oh, I could be wrong. Was that people's opinions of, like, The Shining at the beginning, the movie? Did people not like it at the beginning, and then did it become, like, you know, the classic that it has become today? Oh, there, that time I did actually do the dash, but, didn't quite work out. Like, I know Stanley Kubrick didn't like it, Yes, yes. Okay, so that is an example of one where, like, it started out hated and then ended up becoming like this fantastic, you know, well-respected classic. Now, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it must still, even with the technical aspects of games becoming, you know, arguably more dated in the past, at least compared to movies. I'm sure there must still be like loads of like older games that people go back to and go, you know what, this is amazing. Like, actually, one thing that people were talking about was there was a game, Blade of Darkness, Sword of Darkness. It's like from 2001 or something. I think it was a PC game originally. Why did I do that? And like, one person who was covering it was able to just pick up like a bunch of random objects, like chairs and stuff. And he was like, this game came out in like 2001 or something like that. He's like, why do more games not allow you to just like pick up random objects? Which is a legit question. And I heard someone even like in a more modern example, they were talking about the Dead Rising games. And they were saying going from Dead Rising 4 to the first Dead Rising, it was crazy how less interactive the series got as time went on in terms of like what you could like pick up and interact with. Oh, finally! Okay, now I just have this hellhole. If there's a checkpoint across here, I really want it. Is this the orange light? Or is this the main path? No, I think the orange light is below, probably. Okay. Hang on. Or maybe it is up this way. Actually, there's no PowerPoint things. Maybe... PowerPoint. I meant, oh. But yeah, and the thing is, like, game development is so tricky these days, admittedly. Like, understandably. But, I mean, I don't know your thoughts on all of this. Now, I've always been, like, the kind of... I guess I've gained more appreciation for, like, the time-based games as time has gone on. When I was younger, I really hated it. I like taking my time at games. These days, I guess I'm a little more efficient when I play. But back in the day, I did not like having to be timed on something. Oh my god. Okay, what's the best way to do this? Not that. Not that for a fact. But, like, the whole focus on video game graphics, it's diminishing returns. Like, everyone talks, of course, about, you know, going from PS1 to PS2. Like, that was a huge jump in graphical fidelity. PS2 to PS3, you know, not as noticeable a leap, but it was still quite a leap. As time has gone on, like, going from, like, PS4 era to PS5 era, there hasn't been that much of a graphical leap. Now, there's some changes, like, for instance, the use of SSDs to, like, reduce the number of loading screens and that kind of stuff. What is the way to do this, actually? I don't think I'm fast enough to go that way. So like that's awesome stuff, obviously. But we're at the point now where we're getting like these crazy expensive games. Like you know that new Spider-Man game, Spider-Man 2? Like Marvel Spider-Man 2. Do you know the budget for that? Yeah, that's definitely a thing, yeah. So here's the thing. The new, well, I say new, I think it was the end of 2023 or something, so like it's actually not that new. Or was it 2024? I can't remember when it came out. That game had a budget, a production budget of over $300 million. 300 million. Like, I think it was actually like 315 million or something like that. And I'm like, what? Like, that is an insane budget for a game. Yeah, like, there was these, I don't know if you remember hearing it. The company that made it, Insomniac, they leaked. They got a bunch of info leaked, and like it revealed like the budgets for like a lot of the games that they did and all that kind of stuff. And Spider-Man 2 was that high. It was like disgustingly high. And what was weird as well was their lifetime expectations was that it was going to bring in like a revenue of like, I don't know, 700 million or something. Which isn't that much of a profit, that much of a return on investment. I mean, sure, you're talking like hundreds of millions, but... Yeah! That's the thing, we're getting to that stage. Who knows how expensive Grand Theft Auto 6 is gonna be? Like, I mean, to be fair, Grand Theft Auto 6, I think, is a little bit more understandable for a high budget than Spider-Man 2, but still. It's crazy how game budgets have gotten. And do you remember that game, I'm gonna have to try to make this jump in a moment, but do you remember that game Callisto Protocol? Which everyone was like going nuts about on like how average it was. Did you hear the budget for that game? Because that game cost like, was it like $170 million to make? Like, for that's kind of crazy when you look at those budgets. It's like video game budgets are just completely out of control. And for what? For just like a modicum of better graphical quality. Like, look at this game. This game was made probably for quite cheap. You know, certainly in comparison to those games. And it still looks quite nice, I think. I think about all the great pixel art games and like literally even games like from the PS3 era look great. Yeah, and the fantastic indie games. Take and Shovel Knight. If you played Celeste looks amazing graphically. Stardew Valley. Even like, you know, like these cool like PS1, PS2 era games. Do you know Lunacid at all? I played through that recently. It was a spiritual successor to Kingsfield, which was the old From Software games that like inspired the or at least contributed heavily to like Dark Souls and Demon Souls and all that stuff. Like that was an awesome game, and it had kind of like a PS1 aesthetic to it. Like awesome game. So there's just a lot of like great stuff. It really, in the end, this is something I always say, it's more about the art style than it is about the actual graphical quality. It's well, it wasn't just Demon Souls. Like it was like basically it was taking inspiration from a game series that helped inspire Demon Souls. But quite an awesome game, and from like such a small developer as well. Okay, I've actually got to try to do this now. Now maybe what they want me to do is like leap over and land on the wall and then jump across. Oh, that is what I meant to do, I bet, because I bet they go back over fast enough. But the other thing is like how all of these big studios as well, they have these great franchises, but they don't really want to use them unless they like can be like huge, massive blockbuster hits, even if their budgets aren't that big. Like the kind of example I like to bring up these days is Capcom when it comes to both Mega Man and Ace Attorney. Like, those games were never, like, you know, on the level of, like, Resident Evil or Monster Hunter. But they were still very successful, and they clearly did not cost as much to make, you know, as something like Monster Hunter or Resident Evil. And yet they've just kind of lost interest in making them and releasing them because of the fact that it doesn't sell, you know, millions upon millions of copies. Oh, finally did it. Okay. Okay, hang on. I need to figure out when I'm safe. I'm safe if I go in the middle up there. Woo. Okay. Am I safe down here? There isn't like, oh, cheeky spikes! Cheeky spikes! Cheeky spikes! Oh god. Cheeky spikes. They fill your soul with terror. But But yeah, like Lunacid's an awesome game. If you get the chance to play Lunacid, I would highly recommend it. It's a very interesting RPG. And like, you know, you have all these other fantastic games like I don't know if you play point and click games at all, but like I'd really recommend like Edna and Harvey. I think those games are like awesome. Oh, okay, so I need to time it using that. Crap. Nope. Okay. Okay, that seems to be the strategy. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Oh, sorry that I'm not talking as much about the stuff right now, but like right now I'm kind of in focus mode here. Oh no! I got scared. Now is this no, this isn't like a... Oh, it's like the other one! Oh crap, that's actually really bad. Great. But yeah, there's just so many good indie games. Like literally, like have you played like any fantastic indie games that like you think would be awesome, like for me to try at some point? Because I'd be quite curious. Oh, Mega Man Zero, yeah, that is true actually. Mega Man Zero is awesome. Loved those games. I only played through them when the Legacy Collection came out. Like they were so good. Let me just see that there isn't like a checkpoint over here. If there's a checkpoint, not really. Sadly. So and Mega Man Battle Network, I played through that recently as well. It is true, actually. Yeah, those are literally the only two series that have their stories finished. Kind of crazy. And then, actually, you know what I really get bothered by as well? Is when people say that a game series hasn't been successful just because an individual game, like the best-selling game, hasn't sold millions upon millions of copies. I saw one time someone tried to make the argument that Castlevania was an unsuccessful series because its best-selling game only sold... what was it, like 1.5 million, 2 million copies? I'm like, what are you smoking here? Because if Castlevania was not successful, why would they have kept making Castlevania games for so long? Know what I mean? Okay, so wait, hang on. If I do a dash over, a double jump, a dash, that can land on the platform. Okay. Crap. So yeah, it's kind of crazy when it comes to that perspective. Oh yeah, that last shot. That last shot is actually kind of similar to like the third one of Mega Man to the third Mega Man 3, like Mega Man 3. Gris and Braid are awesome. I have played those two. I did like Braid more than Gris, but that's just because, you know, I like the fact that the puzzles are quite challenging. I haven't played Lisa, although I think... Is there like a free version of it or something? Of like one of the games or something? Because I do have that in the library, I think. To play at some point. So if that's the one you're talking about, then yeah, I definitely have that kind of lined up in the future. Okay, hang on. What's the best opportunity to... Maybe now. Why did I double jump? Oh. I'm making amateur mistakes here. But yeah, I definitely want to check out Lisa. That's one I've heard good things about. Why did I do that? There was multiple things I did wrong with that time. I actually landed on the platform and broke it for one. What I want to do is I want to leap over. Hell yeah! Got that done. Okay. Oh boy. Oh no, why did I do that? I'm so stupid! Oh, the pain. Okay, well at least I have a strategy. Okay, this needs to be pretty downloadable. Hang on, let me take a look. Actually, you know what? The music's gonna stop for a second. I'm literally gonna look at my my Steam library and see which one it is that. So I have in the Steam library, it looks like Lisa the First, which that's not any of the Lisas that you mentioned. Is that the one that you were talking about? Was the initial one? But yes, Lisa the First is the one that I have in the library. And that I need to get around to playing at some point. Okay, back to the game. So you can let me know what the deal is with that. Why did I do that? Again, I landed on the platform to break it. Okay. I think I need to go quicker. Yeah. So that is the original Lisa game then. Okay. So it looks like it came out on Steam in 2024. So yeah, I'd like to play that first, and then I'll move on to. I presume. Am I? I stupidly jumped into a spike a while ago. I don't know if you saw that. Why did I? Do you see? I keep breaking the platform, even though I'm not meant to break the platform. I want to leave the platform. So I mean, I've tried my best, dude, but I'm making big mistakes here. But okay. So what I want to do actually is no. Okay. Well, at least I got closer there. Also, I might have hesitated a bit too long. Oh no, it actually worked. But yeah, like you can let me know. Like, so is it fair to say that like the first Lisa one, Lisa the First, is representative of the series as a whole? Like, if I like that game, is that a good sign that I'll like the rest of it? Or if I dislike it, should I still give the others a chance? Just would like to know your thoughts on it. Shoot. Oh crap. Also, every time I say "oh crap," well, I think of that Simpsons scene with that guy. Oh crap! I definitely shouldn't have said it was illegal. Well, what you gonna do? You know? Do you know the guy I'm talking about? But that's what I think of when I say that. Ah, Simpsons. Okay. Can't quite get that timing down. Okay. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Okay. Okay, let's not make the same mistake as last time. Okay, that's tough because I didn't know it was set up like that. Okay, that was tough. How are you with platformers, actually? Out of curiosity. First is a theme setter. Okay, so it sets the theme, but then besides that, it's much more basic compared to the other ones. Okay, so I shouldn't necessarily completely judge the whole series based on that one game when I get around to it. Okay, I presume it's quite short as well. I haven't looked at how long to beat when it comes to that one, but. But yeah, I should definitely get around to that. An interesting little game that I've been playing recently is, I don't know if you've ever heard of it, The Life and Suffering of Sobrante. Yeah, good. Yeah, okay, so I will do that. I won't judge it completely based on just the first game. Maybe I'll love the first game, though. I don't know. I just wanted to get your opinion since you were here. Why did I do that? It's because I was not thinking. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that went pretty smoothly, I would say. So, have you ever heard of that? The Life and Suffering of Sobrante. It's kind of like a choose-your-own-adventure kind of book. You know, like a fighting fantasy. It's kind of like that. That's fair, that's fair. Okay, yeah. That's good, but like obviously it's very story heavy. Basically, like you're born into like a divided family, and you've got to like in a fantasy world, and you've got to make choices and develop skills. And go throughout your entire life. And it is very interesting. It's very well written. Quite enjoyable. I ended up not having a good end on my first playthrough. My character got murdered. But, you know, that's part and parcel of it. So, it's quite interesting. And then, any other interesting little... Yes, okay, that's fair. Yeah. So, thank you very much for talking with me. It was good talking to you. And you also have a great bank holiday weekend as well. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay. When have I been most successful here? Wow, I could not have messed that up harder. Yeah, gotta appreciate it. Like for one, it's nice to have someone to bounce off of in terms of conversation. Like, it makes it easier for me in a way. Sure, maybe I'm not paying as much attention to the game as I would if it was just me, but I also get to have a conversation, actually talk a lot more, and bounce off ideas and learn new things. You know, like for instance, when I asked you about the whole Lisa stuff, you know, it's great when it comes to that. So I do love having someone here to talk to. It's great. Ooh! Wow. Okay, so I did it, but then missed one little thing. Ah! I was so close, my foot went through the actual platform. Wow, okay. Well, here I have an opportunity to fix it. I was gonna do the same thing there, where I only get one of them. Oh god, this is so tough. Okay. Oh god. Well, yeah, I mean, I see your point. I haven't quite let it got to that to my that hasn't got I haven't gone that quite far yet. But there are definitely times where I'm looking at some games and I'm like, maybe I should wait until I actually stream it. Ah. Okay. Kind of got the vibe that I was going to need the double jump there. No! I corrected it and it unfortunately just sent me slightly too low. Okay. Yeah, thank you as well, mate. That's great. You have a good time. Shoot. Wow, I could not have timed that worse. Oh, yes, the kittens, yes. Hopefully they'll do well. So far they're doing fine. Their mom is spending a lot of time with them. She's keeping them, like, a bit away from the others, but the others are a little kind of thrown off that there's suddenly these wiggling masses of screaming fur, you know? So, but so far it seems like quite good. So yeah, we're definitely keeping an eye on them, trying to make sure that they're all good. But ultimately, it's up to her to kind of take care of them, you know? I corrected myself because I broke that. Perfect. Okay. So now, this time, I know that I've got to do it. There's a stomping thing there. Oh no. Okay, how am I... Okay, so it actually comes down much slower than I thought it did. Okay, so I could just literally just fall. Shoot, okay. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. Kind of like when it's down here is when I... Well, apparently not. Yeah, well, some of the cats have kind of gotten over it a bit. But we have one cat called Stranger who showed up one day, basically, and she's never really completely trusted us. Over time, she's gotten more tolerant of us, so she looks a lot healthier. I think she just had some trauma in her life before she showed up to live with our cats. And she is not going to the main cat house now because of the kittens, even though they're in the kennel. Which is a shame. Hopefully she'll get used to them after a while. Oh. But yeah, cats don't like change. And kittens are definitely change, you know? So, that's gonna be quite difficult in their life, but why, oh! I was about to jump on the platform again. Okay. Oh no, so close. Okay, that's fine. There we go, got it. Okay, so as it turns out over here, this block comes down much slower than I thought it would. Actually, could I slide down the side and be safe? Maybe. I'll need to try that out. Why did I do that? Again, just instinct. I see a platform to jump on, and I want to jump on it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so let's try... Yeah, see? Okay. Woo! Okay, so let's get the checkpoint here at least. Oh god. I don't think I missed anything on the way down, right? I really hope I didn't. Is this what I think it is? Can I even get here? I should be able to, because even if I went down on the left, I'd still need to... Or maybe... Hang on. Aha! Okay. Now that I think about it... This is such a tight jump if it's even possible. Oh, I almost got that there. Do you see how close that was? So why did I do that? There we go, finally got it. Okay. That was tough. But there's only 7 left? Wow. You came way faster than I thought. Okay. There's one in the middle. And do you see these skulls on the right? Oh my god. Shoot. Oh, bloody hell. Timing was almost right, but just not quite enough. Wow. So quick. It's like light. Oh, I thought I had enough time to jump there. Clearly didn't. Ooh. Brilliant. So quick. Oh my god. Okay. No! I was so close. Brilliant. Perfect. I have to wait for the skulls to come down. Okay. See, that isn't too hard, that bit. Oh. Oh. No, I thought I could fall fast enough. There's no way to fall faster, is there? I don't think there is. Yeah, I don't think there is. Like, we're near the end right now, so I shouldn't be too... Crap! Brilliant. Oh, I could have done it. If I just had more confidence in myself. Just give me 1 second. No! Okay. That's not too bad, that little section. Oh man. Oh, that hurt. Yeah, and I was about to say. I would like to stay up a little longer. If I did like little taps. No, I wanted that one to be longer, so. No, I hesitated, and of course hesitation is defeat in this situation. I'll probably be finishing up the stream once I get leveled up close as well. I don't think we'd have time for another level, and also, I think I mentioned earlier that my throat is sore. I wouldn't mind going to get another drink. We'll see if that doesn't ease it. No. I was just trying to correct my height there. Whew. Okay. Oh, that's the end. At least for these guys. Oh, hang on, wait. So there's a dog. Oh, I did miss a. Okay. There was a hint, a visual hint that was there. But still a little bit trolly, I would say. Crap. I knew that I would die because my timing was completely off there. Oh god, I almost screwed it up there. Yeah, there is a visual hint there, alright. No, that was way faster than I thought it would come back. Oh no, that sucks. Okay. Okay. Just gotta hold. Oh man. Okay. Oh, I didn't... Okay. Hold. Crap. Ooh, okay. I will complete this, folks. Today, I'm determined. I won't be getting that other power orb today, though, I will tell you that. However, it's gonna be much easier next time. Because I won't have to worry about getting all of these shards. There we go. I knew I was gonna die there. Oh. Oh god, okay. Okay, come on. Woo. Finally! Woo! Okay, I'll have to do this again next time, folks, because I missed the challenge orb somewhere. Where the hell did I miss the challenge orb? Well, that's all fine and dandy, folks. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this week, folks. Hopefully you enjoy watching me play through Mr. Run and Jump. This week was pretty difficult, I will say. Pretty hard, pretty challenging. Still enjoyable, but just challenging. Also, maybe a little bit more trolly, like that last one, that last square coming down. Pretty cool. But yeah, it's still a good time overall. Anyway, so of course, if you guys want to check out some of these streams in the future, you can of course check out Immortallium Gaming. Immortallium Gaming is a YouTube channel in which I upload all of these streams. You can go check those out. You can check out all the previous streams I've done. There's some good stuff on there, so go ahead and check it out. Also, go ahead and check out Victory Chief Gaming. Victory Chief Gaming is a YouTube channel where I help guide a friend through some pretty challenging games. Currently, we are doing Puyo Tetris and Dark Souls Remastered, so definitely go check that out. And of course, you can also check out my work on UK Anime Network. UK Anime Network is a website that covers a wide variety of Japanese media. We're talking anime, manga, video games, toys, live-action films, etc., etc. So you can go ahead and check out the stuff there as well. I'm covering some interesting content on there. Anyway, with that all being said and done, this has been Owen, also known as Immortallium. I'll talk to you guys next time. So until then, have a good one.